Hello ladies and gentlemen, hope you're having a great day and welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all your Toyota Tundra news and information. If you missed it, yesterday Toyota announced some of the changes for the 2026 Toyota Tundra. And it wasn't a refresh year, it wasn't anything crazy, it was a few things here or there. Go check out my video from yesterday to see every detail, but today we're gonna go over some of the pros and cons, my personal pros and cons of the news that came out yesterday, what was good to see, and what were some things that just hurt. So let's start with the good news first, some of the pros. For me, number one has to be the 32.2 gallon tank is now available on all Tundras. No more guessing about down in SR5 which tank you have. Limited and up always had the larger 32.2 gallon tank, but in SR5 it really depended on what packaging you got. In SR you just got the smaller tank. So now from SR all the way up to capstone, it's one tank and it is the bigger option. So I think that was a great move by Toyota to do that. Just make it easy. That's the best part. Just make it easy on everyone. Offer the one tank, and it is the larger tank, of course. This one I absolutely love. As many of you know that watch the channel, every Sunday we go to a different dealership around New Jersey and Pennsylvania. We walk the Tundras. We talk about that location's deals, and we talk about each configuration of Tundra, what's available and what's not available. So I'm going to have to change the way I talk about the Toyota Tundra when it comes to this next Pro. They finally are offering the power side steps on the Platinum in 1794 when they have the TRD off-road package, okay? So in case you don't know, the way it has worked with the power bed step, power side steps is it's standard on capstone and it's available on 1794 and Platinum, but if you add the TRD off-road package, you cannot get the power side steps. People were always very confused by that one. It was just one of those weird little details. When you do build and price, it would never let you add it. And Toyota was listening because I hear that complaint very often. So now you can get the power side steps, power bed step, even when you get the TRD off-road. So that is very good news. People will be happy as per what you say in the comments. Next one, I'm just absolutely thrilled with. I have been a big critic of the capstone since it came out. And it's more of a constructive criticism. I like the idea of the capstone. I like the idea of the flagship, super high luxury trim of Toyota Tundra, different from the rest, the 22-inch wheels, the unique interior. My issue was the unique interior was black and white semi-aniline leather, and a lot of people were not liking the black and white interior because where the white was on the inside, a lot of it was high touch areas and it would get dirty very quick. That was a huge complaint on the capstone with the interior. Well, they've changed that for 2026 and it is now a shale interior, and also the American walnut that was on the inside of the truck is going from dark brown to dark gray. So it's a completely new interior for that capstone. It is still unique and I think it looks even better than the black and white setup. Because the black and white setup looked good in pictures, but the minute you use it, a couple days, you buy the truck, you use it 2-3 days in and you already have dirt on the white spots, that's where it got no fun real quick. But this new shale interior is absolutely beautiful. The whole tone of the inside of the truck is changed, and this is definitely a huge step forward for the capstone, in my opinion. Is there still stuff that needs to be done to make it more different from the 1794 and Platinum? Maybe, but this is a huge step in the right direction. Whoever designed this interior, high five. I love the way it looks. Please go down in the comments and let me know what you think about that interior. Now here's another thing, and I think a lot of you will like it. They're now adding leather trimmed seats to the Limited, okay? Now, I don't know if these leather trim seats will be different from the leather seats that are in the 1794 and Platinum. I would think they would be because you want to keep the grades a little bit different from each other. For instance, in the second generation, the Limited had leather seats, but the 1794 and Platinum had the perforated leather, so it was a little bit different. I don't know what they'll do for Limited here, but Limited will have leather seats going forward, and that is something everybody wants. So no more soft text in Limited. A question I saw yesterday on the 2026 release video, does this mean the TRD Pro would be getting leather trim seats because the TRD Pro is based off of a limited platform. No, the TRD Pro is sticking with the Soft-Tech seats. This is just for limited trim. Today's video is sponsored by LazFit. Now, LazFit makes multiple items for your Toyota Tundra, including floor liners, bed mats, and automotive lighting options. Today, we're going to focus on the floor liners in my 1794 Toyota Tundra. Not only are they a great fit, not only are they a great price and a great look, but one of my favorite things about these liners, you could pull them right out of the truck, hose them right off, let them dry in the sun for a few minutes, throw them right back in, and they're like brand new. If you are interested in anything from the LazFit website, all you have to do is go down in the description of this video, click my custom link, and then use promo code TundraDude34 to save 15%. These are amazing floor liners. I've had them for almost a year now and couldn't be happier. Check them out. So those are my pros from yesterday. There wasn't a lot of news released for 2026, meaning there's not a lot of changes. But the stuff that they did announce, most of it was positive. Here are my cons. Number one, we still don't have front tow hooks. Now, this is something that many of you would be like, well, they wouldn't do that on a non-refresh year. They may never do it again. If you don't know this, when the new generation started for the 2022 model year, tow hooks went away. All right, they went away with the second generation. But the reason I bring up the tow hooks is not just because, well, I want tow hooks and they need to have them because it's a truck. Toyota offers tow hooks for the new generation Toyota Tundra. You can get them through the parts department. I'm popping up the part number right now for you if you want to get them on your new generation Toyota Tundra. The reason it is in my cons list is because it is available through the parts department. So in my opinion, they should make it so it's on factory Tundras. Does it have to be on all factory built Tundras? No. Maybe save it for just the TRDs. Whatever you got to do, it should still be available from the factory because it's available from the parts department. And I only have one more con, and this one hurts. For the 2026 model year, they discontinued two colors off of the Tundra. The first one being Terra, which I'm a little disappointed. I like Terra. Terra was the special TRD Pro color for 2024. And then in 2025, it came down to the 1794 Platinum SR5 and Limited. But if you wanted that color, you had to get the TRD off-road package. We went around, we filmed almost all of them because I wasn't able to find the 1794 TRD with the Terra. I found it online, out west or something, but to my local dealerships, I wasn't able to go and find it. In person, I saw a lot of the SR5 TRD off-road in that color. I saw a couple limiteds, which we filmed, and the Platinum, which looks absolutely beautiful. But Terra, it's not making it past the 1 year on those other trims, unfortunately. Terra is now discontinued. And I want to hear what you guys think about that one. Now, Terra, I hate to see it go. But what I hate to see go even more is smoked mesquite. Smoked mesquite is discontinued for the 2026 model year. And that hurts me because smoked mesquite is a color that is tied into the 1794. When the 1794 first came out for the 2014 model year, it had sunset bronze on the outside of the truck, which they pretty much a few years later changed the name to smoked mesquite. And smoked mesquite looks great on the 1794, but as you guys know that watch the channel, my next Tundra was going to be a limited TRD off-road in smoked mesquite. Because when you go limited TRD off-road, it body colors the whole truck. And smoked mesquite looks so good to me with no chrome on the outside. Honestly was saying to myself, next Tundra, no matter what, smoked mesquite limited, and now it's gone. So I guess that will not be my next truck. I'm gonna have to shift a little bit. We'll do a video down the road on what I'm looking at now, but I'm blown away that smoked mesquite went away. I would have lost money on that bet because smoked mesquite is so tied into 1794. I feel like that would be the color that would have stayed around. It's been around a long time now, but unfortunately discontinued for 2026. So my limited TRD off-road smoked mesquite dreams have come to an end. And those, ladies and gentlemen, are my pros and cons for the 2026 model year. You can let me know what you think in the comments below. What are your pros and cons? Again, there's not much on the list to truly break down. I love the fact that the trucks are now getting the 32.2 gallon tank across the board. It makes it easier for me when I'm showing you these Tundras because a popular question is which of these SR5s have the 32 gallon tank and which don't, so that makes it super easy for me. Love the upgrades on the capstone for sure as well. Love that the limited is getting some leather, which is cool. A lot of people are happy about that. Some just don't like Softex. But the one that hurts for me, Smoke Mesquite and Terra are going away. Really wanted that Smoke Mesquite limited. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok at TundraDude34, TundraDude34 at gmail.com. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.